Y'all, we just beat the Pacers again. 131 to 118. I'm sorry, but the Pacers are just too good at this. The Pacers out-tanked us. It's not the end of the world. Let's inject some positivity here for Wizards Nation. It's not the end of the world. We actually, I believe, have the sixth hardest schedule for the remainder of the season. You know, we're playing a number of teams that are above 500 for the next good amount of games. I'm going to show you all the schedule in a bit. But we're going to keep our pick, dude. As a matter of fact, nothing pretty much changed. We're still picking them. Not picking five. We still have the fifth worst record after tonight. We still have a bit of a jump, a bit of a distance from the Jazz. But damn it, let's get straight to it. I'm gonna be dead honest. I love Alonda. I don't love him. You know what I mean? But like, shout out to Alondas Williams, but he's too good for the tank. Let's just be honest. Alondas Williams is too good for the tank. And we'll see what Will Dawkins does with him after this 10-day contract. Let me put chat up real quick. Alondas Williams, if he's still here, it sucks. I'm rooting for the kid. I like underdog stories, but let's just be honest. He's too good for the tank. I actually had a friend text me, and he was just like, watch out for Alondas Williams. Watch out. And tonight, 25 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. I'm happy for him. And I don't blame him. Of course he's going to come in here and ball out. This is his, lifetime opportunity to be in the NBA. But for us, too good for the tank. Too good for the tank. I'm also at that point questioning, is Sharif Cooper too good for the tank? Shout out to Sharif. I actually am a big fan. I want him to be here next year. 11 to 12th man off the bench. Cooper, 18 points. Tonight, we had 76 bench points tonight, dude. But, yeah. And Anthony Gill looking like Minnesota Kevin Love out there. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what the hell's going on with that one. But it is what it is, dude. We're keeping our pick. We're keeping our pick. Don't worry about it. We have, as a matter of fact, I know Pacers fans are tuning into the stream. They're probably laughing at us. We swept them. You're funny. Come back to me in 2 weeks. I seen the remaining schedule for you guys. Come back to me in 2 weeks. We have the sixth hardest schedule for the remainder of the season. We're going to be fine. Pacers, y'all got the last laugh today, but come back to me in 2 weeks. This is still a very close race. But fucking hell. We can't, the Pacers are just too good at this, dude. Look at their freaking, TJ McConnell played 15 minutes. Jay Huff, 22 points, 16 minutes. 16 minutes for Jay Huff, dude. 16 minutes. Ken, I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm frustrated. But I'm being realistic. We got the sixth hardest schedule for the remainder of the season. We're going to keep our pick. Right now, we're not picking number 5. Fifth worst record, which still is 0.6 chance that it lands at number 9. So we're going to keep it, even if we land now. Young Mill says Riley needs to sit also. Yeah, that's one thing I was thinking about too, man. Shout out to Will Riley. Will Riley, looking like a future 3-level scorer for us. Awesome. He had that dunk on Jay Huff. We're going to get to the highlights, but, let's dissect this tank. I would like to see Alondas Williams here in the future, but I'm just being honest. He's too good for the tank. I'm questioning Sharif Cooper. I'm not questioning him to get rid of him. No. You have to. What happened tonight was clearly the Pacers just were there. Horrific, but also they out-tanked us. Look at our starters. Champagny was ruled out with an injury. The Vooch was ruled out with an injury in the fourth quarter. Now, here's one thing that I'm thinking right now. Because we saw Bub Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly check in at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I'm not going to lie. I was extremely surprised by that move. I was very surprised considering our starters have barely played in the fourth quarter. They checked in. Granted, they only played a little bit. I believe just a couple of minutes. But And my head was just like, why did they check in? Is it because the Wizards are scared of getting a fine? We saw the Pacers get fined for not playing their starters in the fourth quarter along with the Jazz. When they checked in, it was a really close game. I think it was a 3-point game when they checked in. My question to you guys is, why did Bob Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly check in the game at the very beginning of the fourth quarter? I'm not mad at it. What I'm doing is I'm digging in deep on this move that they made, because this is something that the Wizards never do. And you know what it's leading me up to right now? Ricky Daniel just beat me to it. Exactly. Ricky Daniel, shout out to Ricky Daniel. He just said, y'all know Ted is cheap. He ain't taking no fine. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw Bub Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly check in at the beginning of the fourth quarter. At the beginning, not at the usual 4-minute mark. Again, I'm putting my conspiracy hat on. I'm friggin' being my clandestine, whatever fuck. That's my conspiracy right there. I'm thinking Ted is just like, I don't want no fine. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. I got a video on Ted tomorrow because he's been pissing me off. Like legit pissing me off. And I've never been a fan of Ted Leonsis, honestly. And it's not because of this, just in general what he's done. But that's just my question to you guys. Again, I want to inject some positivity. And this is not just fake positivity. I'm not, trying to kiss ass or anything like that. Just being realistic. We got the 6th hardest schedule for remainder of the season. We're going to be fine, dude. We're going to keep our pick. We already know about the maneuvers. When we know about the thing, top 5 worst record should secure it. Heck, top 6 worst record should secure it. As a matter of fact, there's other games tonight. Did the Jazz win tonight? If the Jazz win tonight, then it will be, oh, fuck, they lost. Fuck. Anyways. Chuck Best says, I don't mind them beating teams they are clearly better than. That's how you get good lottery karma. Perhaps. The Sleepy says, I can't stand Ted Leon. Dude, I got a video for you tomorrow regarding Ted. Salhari says, Pacers are smarter than Adam Silver. Silver should have just kept quiet. He made things worse. Salhari, I think the Pacers just don't give a F. The Pacers outright tanked tonight. Look at this. McConnell played 15 minutes. Did he play in the fourth quarter? I don't think he did. Did Jay Huff play in the fourth quarter? I don't think he did. I don't remember seeing him in the fourth quarter. And in general, their players were just horrific. They had a 9-man rotation. Nembhard didn't play. Neesmith didn't play. Granted, there's injuries with Neesmith. But the Pacers just don't. The Pacers just clearly don't give a fuck. Clearly. They don't care if they get fined again. Which leads me to believe they have an owner who's just like, who cares? We're paying whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Right? Do we have that owner? I don't think so. And the reason why is because, well, why did we see Bob Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly mysteriously going in the beginning of the fourth quarter? That was weird. The Wizards never do that. Recent trend in history has shown that they only play at the end of the fourth quarter. Anyways, enough about that. It is what it is. I don't like Ted Leonsis. I just don't like Ted, boy. This screams like a Ted move, in my opinion. But I think we need to reevaluate the tank. We need to reevaluate the roster and the bench mob for the tank. That's just my opinion. I think Alondas Williams, God bless his soul, he's awesome, but I think he's too good for the tank. I think they're going to reevaluate that. I think Kadari Richmond's probably good for the tank. I don't know. I don't know. We chose Anthony Gill instead of Huff, says Chuck Best. It's so tough being a Wizards fan with a shitty owner. Hey, I'm with you with that one. I got a video on Ted's ass tomorrow. Anyways, let's get straight to it, dude. Enough about the conspiracies. We lost, damn it. We lost. We won, but we lost. Technically, we lost. These damn Pacers. They fucking... I rooted for this team all throughout the playoffs last year too. And this is how they pay me back. This is how they pay me back. Motherfuckers, split it even. Make it fair. Split it even. Split it even. The Pacers had a huge lead in the beginning. I believe they're leaving at 15 points in the second quarter, and then they ended up cutting it down. Well, I mean, we ended up cutting it down. Whatever, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. Anyways, the starters tonight were Carrington, Trey Johnson, Coulibaly, Champagnie, and the Vooch. Keyshawn George did not play tonight. He had a toe injury. I actually predicted that in the stream yesterday. I was like, I think Keyshawn's going to go out with a toe. Base Maryland, I'm with you too. I think we're about to go on an 8-game losing streak. I think the main reason why I'm not too mad, like, I'm not going to lie, I'm frustrated. I'm not going to lie. But I'm not, how can I say, it's not the end of the world. It's not. Trust me, it's not. Crocswell No Socks says, I can't wait for that video. Don't go easy on him. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. I'm bringing out the receipts for him, man. I'm sick and tired of him, man. Sick and tired. I don't like somebody who puts up like a false perception of themselves, and then behind my back, they're over here fucking me over. That's Ted Leonsis in a nutshell. Sick and tired of him, man. Like, part of me wants to go on a Ted Leonsis rant right now, but I'm just like, what makes it so frustrating is just that we are in the precipice on a golden age of hoops era here in the nation's capital. After how many years? And there's a clear disconnect from the ownership to the fans. A very clear disconnect. And this is the time where they should be thriving with us. But instead they're doing the complete opposite. I truly do not like Ted Leonsis. I don't like him. I don't like him whatsoever. Invite Bijan Todd to your show. I would love to. I don't know if he'll want to come to this show. Pacers draft predicament is worse than ours. They were always going to do whatever they could to drop these games. That's true. Hick is dead right. But, yeah, no, that's true. They have much more. I mean, the Pacers, whatever happens, they're not going to out-tank the Kings. The Kings, they ruled out freaking DeAndre Hunter for the rest of the season today. The Kings are doing outrageous stuff, and they're already atrocious, and they already have the worst record on lock. The Pacers are pretty much having a coin flip. If they end up with the second worst record, it still is a coin flip whether they keep their pick or not. Because 6%, because the sixth worst record, the chances you land at 6 and 5 are almost 50%. I mean, we witnessed that last year. We witnessed it ourselves. So it's pretty much a coin flip for them. The worst team never gets the best pick. Just remember that, guys. Yep. Let's inject some real, not fake positivity. Let's inject some reality here. And thankfully, on our side, reality is leaning towards positivity, I guess. I think it is. Even though this was the worst case scenario on this matchup, we're fine. Just got to reevaluate the players right now. I'm going to say it one last time. Alondas Williams is too good for the tank. Which sucks. It actually really sucks. Like, I root for anybody who's here playing for their careers, you know? That's what I'm saying. I hate being in this predicament. I hate being in the tank. I hate it so much. I hate it. Rooting for your team to lose is horrible. Anyways, we talked about Champagnie played, but Champagnie and the Vooch were ruled out at the beginning of the fourth quarter with an injury. Champagnie was ruled out with a knee soreness. The Vooch was ruled out with right hand contusion. So we'll see. Bub says, not going to lie, I thought I was in the minority of those that hate Ted. I can't stand his ass. He lost me when he tried to pull that stunt with moving the Wizards and Caps to VA. Yes, Bubs, I'm not going to lie. See, I got to get this off my chest. I'm dropping a video tomorrow on him. But not only that, wasn't Ted Leonsis' first words as the Wizards owner, we are never going to move from DC? That was his first words. His first words was, we are never going to move from DC. Blah, blah, blah. What does this motherfucker do literally years later? not even too far, like probably 6-7 years later, or not, probably more than that, like 10 years later, he threatens a move to VA. Not only threatens, he goes as far, I believe he had the governor of VA hold a freaking press conference. They did a whole 3D model of the possible stadium at VA. They went all out. Like, it was legit and serious. Nah, I don't fuck with that, man. Us paying $20 a month to watch these games. He never spoke to us. He never had a press conference or an interview. He never did anything. Yeah, Bubs, I'm with you. He never spoke to us. Like, if you're gonna charge me $20, to watch this game, I'm 32 years old. I live in Maryland. I have never, ever paid extra money to watch a hometown team, a local team. Are you kidding me? Never. It's always been with the Comcast bundles, the YouTube TV bundles, Hulu Plus Live bundles. The Wizards have always been available. This is the first time in my life, 32 years old, been watching it, religiously following this team for 20 years at the age of 12, that this changed. So obviously it was a big monumental change for the Wizards fans. And the fact that you're going to do this and you're not going to even speak to us. As a matter of fact, this asshole sends his robotic ass son in an interview at Monumental that was only 2 minutes long. Only 2 minutes long. And Zach Leones is out there saying, oh, well, yeah, we got to pay $20 a month. We were lowballed by YouTube. I don't give a fuck if you're lowballed by YouTube TV. It's your fault that you were lowballed. The ratings weren't there because the product's been complete ass for years. So that is your fault. How do you expect us to continue religiously watching a team if you're continuously putting out a false product, especially during the Bradley Beal Dark Ages? I'm with you. I keep promoting this on my stream. If I don't think I'll ever get a sponsor, but fuck it. My sponsor should be Buff Streams. All those who are watching, you gotta watch on Buff Streams. It's free. It's been a godsend for the stream is not laggy at all. I know meth streams and crack streams is pretty laggy there. I'm not gonna lie. Buff Streams has been a chef kiss. But yeah, man, I truly I just don't fuck with Ted, dude. I don't fuck with Ted. And I'm blaming tonight's loss on Ted. The fact that you put Bub Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly shoots a freaking step back midi, and I'm just like, you put him in the fourth quarter, and of course they only did minimal damage, but maybe they did a momentum swing. I don't know. But you know what I mean? The fact that they put in Bilal and Bub at the beginning of the fourth quarter screams to me that Ted Leonsis was trying to avoid a fine. He's trying to avoid a fine. That's my conspiracy theory for today, dude. I'm calling it right now. Also, he's a freaking dictator. You wannabe dictator. You can't do constructive criticism on your own team or he'll fire you. He'll take away your press credentials like he did to Neil DeLaw over a billboard. On top, I don't understand the firing of Bijan Todd. It just screams like a typical billionaire. I don't want to get political here. It just screams like a fucking billionaire who wants more money. That's all it is. Laying off, get more money, less money off the payroll. That's what it is. That's just a scream. They haven't even, I don't know, man. Ted will never make it to heaven. All dogs go to heaven, but not Ted, boy. Not a dog. He's not in the trenches with us. Ted was in those files, dude. Hey, yo. How is it that Josh Harris, I like Josh Harris much more than I like Ted Leonsis. And Josh Harris was in the Epstein files. What the fuck? Allegedly. I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, boy? I'm not saying Josh Harris did anything wrong, but I know y'all saw those articles and reports. Josh Harris appeared in, I don't know. I don't think he did anything. I don't know. I don't know with these billionaires, man. I really don't know with these billionaires, but his name allegedly popped up, but it doesn't mean that he did anything. We'll see. I don't know. Ted was in the files, though, man. Oh, shit. I ain't trying to get political here, boy, but these billionaires, man, they're all funky, man. I hate seeing a billionaire who tries to be a man of the people. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here with that BS. I don't want to see that. Oh, I care about the working class. Shut up. Shut up. You're the main reason why the working class is suffering in the first place. Oh, I'm employing the working class. Shut up. No, you're not. How many layoffs have we... I don't want to get political, dude. I just don't like Ted. I just don't like Ted. You know, anyways, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. We're talking about the working class. Oh, fuck. This is what the tanking method does to you. You start rambling about BS. Anyways, Rich. Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Rich. I'm dropping a video on LeBron after this stream. The video's already done. I'm dropping a video about that. We saw the room, not even rumors, just him talking about us, honestly. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm dropping a video about LeBron in like 20 minutes. It's after the stream's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. Let's get straight to it, dude. I mean, what is there to talk about? I mean, the bench, pretty much the G League contract. Oh, that's a great thing. That's a great note. Bob says, but I'm happy to see that our G League system is booming. We keep calling up these young pups and they're delivering. No, that's true. That is a great, great take. That is a great, yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. You know, like, I mean, today, like, Will Riley played 12 minutes, but in those 12 minutes, this man was effective. 3 of 5 from the field, 6 of 8 from the free throw line, 2 assists, 1 rebound, a +6. Just looking like a future 3-level scorer. It just sucks that because of the tank, you know, they're limiting his minutes. That sucks. Trey Johnson tonight was 14 points in 19 minutes, 6-11 from the field, a +3. You know, it sucks, but I think this is something that I predicted, to be honest. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I ain't shit. I ain't shit, boy. I ain't shit. I ain't shit. But that's one thing that I made in the video. I was just like, I was a little bit worried. I was like, damn it, I don't want this tank to, you know, lessen the minutes of the rookie class, man. You know? It now seems like Jameer Watkins might get the most run out of anybody in a rookie class over Trey Johnson and Will Riley. And it's not indicative of the development. It'll just be indicative of the tank. That's pretty much it. Faith Roberts says, love your streams. Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. Adrian says, I just wanted 20 wins at the start of this season. I hate being in tank mode. I want to win, period. Yeah, me too, man. A lot of NBA fans who are shitting on the tanking teams, like us, let's just be honest, we're tanking outright. What they don't realize, like what Lakers fans don't realize is, or not even Lakers fans, in general, Knicks fans, what they don't realize is that we are suffering being in this position. It's not good for you emotionally. It sucks. We all hate it, not just Wizards fans. I guarantee you Pacers fans, Nets fans, everybody who's tank, we hate it collectively. We hate it, we hate it, we hate it. Nobody loves tanking. Nobody does. It's just the name of the game. You got to change the rules. The basketball gods will even it out, says Chuck Best. I hear you. Hopefully, man. We got scorned last year. Right, Chuck? So hopefully this year they unscorn us. But even then, want to inject a little bit more positivity. You're right. Will Riley. Bobo's right. Let me get to this, Bobo. Bobo's damn right. We got to watch that Will Riley dunk. But I said this in my draft stream. I'm at that point where I'm just like, dude, we just keep our pick. We're straight. Obviously, we deserve top 3, but if we keep our pick and we're picking 7 or 8, that's Mikal Brown Jr., Darius Acuff range. That's still those 2 dudes who can be possible all-stars. Those are all-star level type prospects, in my opinion. So we're still going to be fine. But ideally, you know, give me DeBonta, give me Peterson, Boozer, or whoever the hell. Let's make Bobo happy.
I thought it was going to be the dunk contest.
Look at this.
Riley! going big game.
And he went after him.
Riley going.
That's Jay Huff, too. He's one of the best shot blockers in the league. One
contest.
more.
Riley going big game, honey. Count it. And
when I was watching this game, my friend texted me. He was just like, Will Riley equals Jamal Murray. Book it. And I was just like, we'll see. We'll see. Doesn't Will Riley, like, they're both Canada kids. Will Riley, like, how you say, looks up to Jamal Murray, I think. Doesn't he? I think he does. Yeah, he's like one of his role models, I think. They took pictures after the games against the Nuggies.
Riley.
Love it, though. Love it. Look at this. Will Riley, man, the confidence is growing. Man. Awesome game tonight. Shout out to Will Riley. I definitely think he has the potential to be more than just a role player. Oh, definitely. Man, is 6'10", possible 3-level scorer. Rich Reloaded says, I'm out on Peterson. You know what? As good as Peterson is as a player, I don't blame you. I don't. I have never seen a dude who is load managing at the age of 18, 19 years old. And again, if we do get lucky to get Peterson, I don't know. What really questions me about him is just his mentality. Does he want to be great? I mean, not only does he want to be great, does he fit the mold of the young bucks on our roster who are all competitive dogs, mentally locked in? Does Peterson fit that mold? That'll be found out, I guess, during the thing. Faith Roberts says, I'm in Maryland. How do y'all watch the Wizards games? Faith, buffstreams.com. BUFF streams.com. It's free. Free 99. And the streams are actually really good. The streams are actually really good. It might get, I don't know. Does it give you virus? I've been watching it on one of my old iPads. Because I'm scared it's going to get some viruses. But I mean, the streams are really good. I don't get no lag with buff streams whatsoever. I don't. There we go. See, this is the community we need. We got to help each other out. Although Loco says, man, the NBA is going to give that to New York. Shake my head. I was thinking about that too, but I was just like, man, let's just be honest. If it does go to New York, they're still going to find a way to freaking F it up. New York, screw the Knicks, dude, man. When was the last, like, does anybody in their rotation besides Mitchell Robinson, a guy who they drafted themselves? Brunson, they got via free agency. Mikal Bridges, trade. OG, trade. Cat, trade. Josh Hart. Was he trade? Yeah, trade. Like, they can't draft. They can't draft. But still, I don't know. I don't even want to think about that, dude. It's just the fact that we will also lose our. I don't want. No, we're not talking about that scenario. We're fine. We're gonna keep our pick, dude. As a matter of fact, let's inject some more positivity here. Let's go to the Tankathon. The Tankathon website, please. All right, here we go. After tonight's game, like I told y'all, we are still pretty much kind of locked in at 5. Not really. We're one game ahead of the Jazz. You know, that's why I'm rooting for the Jazz to win, y'all. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm rooting for the Jazz just as much as I am for the Pacers, Nets, and Pelicans. I want the Jazz to get some distance from us. Also the Mavericks as well. But this is where we're at right now. Y'all. Doc says we're good, bro. Yeah, no, we're good. No, yeah. I don't know why. somebody talked about that, and I was just like, nah, I couldn't. No, we're good. Bobo says Dallas has a chance of winning. Hopefully they win. Yeah. At least, I mean, Memphis won. Memphis winning in general is also good as well. They were on a long losing streak, and look at their lineup, dude. They're playing. Everybody's like, I think 24 years old or younger in their starting lineup. They're all super young. They're playing young bucks. Let me do one spin. Yo, Buckets, you going to places. You got that radio voice. Keep it up. Hey, man, I appreciate it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm damn well not going to Monumental. I'll tell you that. Here's another conspiracy thing that's going on in my head. What if Ted Leonsis catches one of my streams? He hears me talking shit about his son, and then he bans me from Capital One. I wouldn't put it past him. It's sad that I even would think about that scenario, but the precedent has shown that this man's a little sensitive. But let me look. Like I said, I'm gonna do one spin. Fuck. Another spin. Still 6. 8. Mind you, this is with the 5th worst record right now. 7. 3. Another one. 7. Oh, no. 7. Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? With the 5th, I'm not going to lie. We've been at the 5th worst record for a while now, like throughout the season. I have done so many sim lotteries. I have never gotten out of the top 8 with the 5th worst record. This is the very first time. And technically, the fact that this shows up is crazy because the odds are for us with the 5th worst record a 0.6 chance. 0.6 chance that it lands at 9. 0.6. Look at this. In this scenario, we lose to the Knicks and also the Jazz lose to the Thunder. No. We're not going to end it like that. Boom. We're ending it like that. This is right here, the bouncer or boozer. This is probably boozer. It's probably boozer. I'm not going to lie. But that's crazy. With the 0.6 chance, I actually simmed a number 9. That's crazy. With the 5th worst record. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not shook. We're good. We're good. Even like when we had the 6th worst record, which is only, I believe, a 4.6% chance that it falls to number 9. 4.6 with the 6th worst record. I've still never gotten the number 9. With the 6th worst record. Never gotten number 9. Anyways, let's go back here. The NBA, the Mavericks are losing to the Timberwolves. Damn it. Oh, look at this. The Bucks are beating the fucking Pelicans. Come on, Pelicans. Come on, Pelicans. The Nets, yeah, they're gonna lose to the Thunder. Who cares about the Bucks? They've already they're in a winning streak. Yeah, the Bucks are in a 2-game winning streak. They're pretty much far ahead of us. We need the Pelicans to win this one. We need the Pelicans to win. Come on, Jordan Poole. Anyways, I think we'll call it quits, dude. Man, you're jinxing us. No. I ended it with this, dude. Pick number 3. We're good. We're good. Damn this website, man. Let me see what else what else are they talking about? Regarding the game, it was just like, we're just going to talk about the development of our bench, the bench mob. Will Riley was awesome. We talked about him. In general, tonight, we shot 58% from the field. I think most of that is actually attributed to the Pacers and their horrendous defense. How many turnovers were there? We had 18 to their 21. Most of this obviously is attributed to dudes playing with each other for the first time. We out-rebounded them without Alex Sarr, which is crazy. Um, 3-point, we were just 21% from the three tonight, 6 of 29. They were 37. If it wasn't for the three for them, even then, you know, they were just, the Pacers are just really bad. Like, really, really bad. Look at this right here, dude. The Pacers led the game 70% of the game. 70%. And we still lost to these motherfuckers, man. Fast break points, 23 to 18. Points in the paint right here. 78 to 46. Holy hell. No, see, yeah, 78 to 46. We dominated in the paint. Sheesh. You teach your dog to piss yet? Not in this extreme cold. Is it gonna snow this weekend? I just read a report 3 to 6 inches this weekend. I can't, dude. I can't. Once you reach your 30s, man, you're just at that point where it's like, man, fuck no. You know, I just like, what are you going? Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, we talked about the tank tonight. At halftime, we were down. At halftime, the Pacers were up by 11, 68 to 57. Alondas Williams had 10. Trey Johnson had 10. Coop had 9. You know, but, you know, after that, like, it's just the bench mob tonight in general. How many bench points do we have? 76, something like that? The bench mob just outperformed the Pacers in general. So you're telling me that Zion has played every freaking game and they still suck that bad? Yeah. Yeah. Ken Lewis says, Carlisle is a hell of a coach. Oh, I respect the hell out of Carlisle. But I just feel like the Pacers ownership is just like, screw the fines. Look at this, man. They played TJ McConnell 15 minutes. Jay Huff 16 minutes. Barely, I don't think they didn't play in the fourth quarter. Jay Huff was balling. Jay Huff was about to bring us this dub. And they didn't play him. The only reason why Jarace Walker played 31 minutes is because he was just having an off night the entire night. A minus 15. 3-11 for the field. You know? Cam Jones, 39 minutes. Like, they did this, and Neesmith, he did get injured. But Nemhard, a DMP, lower back injury management. The Pacers just don't care. And like somebody said earlier in the chat, they have all the incentive, obviously, to, you know, tank whatever the hell. But they don't care that they're possibly going to get fined again. They don't care. And you know what? I don't blame them. I do not blame them whatsoever. I don't blame them. As a matter of fact, I guess kudos to them. They out-tanked us tonight. You know? Now, does my owner care about getting fined? I think he does. That's with no input. Like, that's just me thinking out loud. But again, Bob Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly played at the beginning of the fourth quarter. They have not done that in the past couple of weeks. Why? Well, I think it's because Ted. But anyways, it is what it is. We're still going to keep our pick. Pool so far, just 3 points in 22 minutes so far. The pool drop-off has been sad/glorious. If you look at our fixtures, we should go on a 9-game losing streak. Yeah, I think this is Bobo, you're dead right. Also, other people in the chat have been saying this as well. I think we're on the precipice right now of a 8-game losing streak. As a matter of fact, why am I doing this? Let me pull up the schedule real quick, and I'm going to call it quits. Look at our schedule, y'all. Does Anthony Davis play now? Should Anthony Davis play this season? They said they're going to reevaluate him in a couple of weeks. I don't know, dude. I do not know. If the tank is close, why? Right? But you want to get minutes with him, but I mean, we'll see. So the Hornets been balling. The Hornets have been balling. This Sunday, hopefully, a little spankaroo. Hopefully. Then we play the Hawks 2 games. The Hawks have been playing much better as of late. Well, they lost 1 game, but they won tonight, I believe. McCollum's been much better. So look, we got the Hornets. My bad. We got the Hornets, Hawks. Then we got the Raptors who've been playing much better. The Rockets coming to town. The Magic at Orlando. Hopefully, I know Franz Wagner got ruled out with an injury, but hopefully we do a complete tank job against them. We beat the Magic earlier this season. Hopefully. So this is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully, 6-game losing streak right here. 6-game losing streak right here. CWJ, hopefully it's a Corey Kispert revenge game. Maybe a McCollum revenge game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think this Magic game. It's at Orlando, though. It's at Orlando, but we might have to thug it out here and get the loss. And then we play the Jazz here. Now, the Jazz against us, this is going to be a big game. I think this game is actually bigger and more important than the Pacers game tonight. Because if the Jazz lose to us, I mean, depending on where we're at right now, during that time, they could get, momentum with us. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But then after that, we play the Pelicans at New Orleans. And hopefully, we saw the Pelicans whoop our ass a couple of weeks ago. Or was it a month ago? And it's at New Orleans. So, and then after this game, the Heat, the Magic again, the Celtics, Warriors, Pistons, Thunder, Knicks, then the Jazz, but this time at Utah. So, we just there's in the next month, there are 3 games that are tankable games, being the Jazz twice and the Pelicans. But I will admit, playing against those teams, I am much more not confident, because there's no such thing as an overly confident game. I think those games will be much more competitive than they would be against the Pacers. The Pacers are just otherworldly tanking right now. The Jazz are actually a really solid team. I think the Jazz are pretty much with us, honestly. They have a solid team. They have a solid bench. Lauri Markkanen, they're probably not going to play Keontae George or Lauri Markkanen against us. We're going to have to combat that. But Saul Hobbs already said, those 2 games in Utah, with Utah, is going to be big. But even if we do win and we beat the Jazz, I will admit, though, the Jazz's schedule is kind of lenient. So, what's also in our favor is that the fact that we have the 6th strongest schedule for the remainder of the season. I believe in the entire tankathon, we had the strongest schedule out of everyone in the tank. So like I said earlier, the Pacers might be laughing right now. Pacers fans, laugh all you want, dude. Laugh all you want. Come back to me in 2 weeks. That's all I'm going to say. I predicted when we heading into the All-Star break, we had the 2nd worst record. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be short-term lived. This is not going to be it. Like, I just know for a fact. What happens? We beat the freaking Pacers twice. All right, whatever. We're going to dust ourselves over. We're going to be fine. But looking at our schedule, it's leaning in our favor. Just finish the tank. That's all I got to say. Finish the freaking tank. Please. Anyways, I'm going to call it quits. My team needs me. Marvel Rivals, my squad needs me. They need a Jeff. They need a Hef. A Hefe. Celestial Jeff over here. I'm okay as Jeff. I'm okay as Jeff. But Marvel Rivals, my team needs me. What do we do with Sar when he comes back and he has to play? I'm going to end this stream with this. We see a lot of season-ending injuries. I don't know if they'll do that with Sar, but I think they might do that with Anthony Davis. And it sucks. It sucks because AD could use some minutes with the Young Bucks / Trae Young. But look at the race. Look at the race. You want to have 5 games of Anthony Davis this year, or you want to have 10 years of Kingston Flemings or Caleb Wilson or DeBonta or, pick or choose. Who do you want? I think all of us will choose 10 years of a DeBonta or an A-Cuff, a Wagler, a Mikael Brown Jr., Peterson. This draft is stacked. It's stacked. Wherever we pick. My computer just froze. Not a good sign. That means I got to go live for the next 4 hours. How do I... Oh. All right, y'all. I got to go. Dude. Thank you very much for everybody for joining the stream. Paprika says, main blade here. Love slashing Jeff. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You be making shark fin soup. I can tell already. Shark fin soup with Blade. I hate Blade, so I hate Black Panther with a passion. I see Black Panther and my knees, my lips start quivering. I can't. Fucking Blade, boy. Sign back on, bro. No, I gotta go. I gotta sign on Marvel Rivals. The coaches really need to play the weakest player, says Mr. Bond. Hey, Mr. Bond, Alondis Williams needs to be reevaluated, I think. And it sucks. And I feel like an asshole saying that. I do. I feel like a huge asshole saying that. I want Alondis to, reach his NBA dream. But I want us to reach our freaking Darren Peterson dream. Anyways, I'll call it quits, dude. I gotta go. I'm gonna drop a LeBron video right now. Y'all let me know what y'all think about LeBron. LeBronathon. I don't know if there's any bronze sexuals in the chat. I don't think so. If you're a big Wizards fan, I don't know if you're a big LeBron fan. Well, I don't know. All right, take care, everybody. Peace, y'all. Go Wizards. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine, dude. We're going to be fine. Take care, everybody. If a weak player is playing good,